My name is Rachel Post, and I am a recipe developer chef here with Hope Chef. I come from a restaurant background. I used to have a mobile wood-fired oven pizza catering business, and before that was a bread baker. First question is, what's your go-to healthy lunch for busy days? So I'm more of a snacker, hummus and veggies. I often think of like, what's a lazy way to cook? And so I rely heavily on canned beans or an avocado, and I'll make either avocado toast. I know that sounds very like 2005. Grilled cheese sandwiches, eggs on avocado toast. All that tends to be pretty filling with protein and is pretty easy to throw together quickly. How much stirring does risotto really need for it to come out perfectly creamy? So it does need a lot of stirring. However, when we say stirring, like a lot, you're not like vigorously, going like that with a spoon. It's more of like a lazy figure-8 motion over low heat for a longer period of time. Usually 30 minutes, that's about the most that it should take. So if you have 30 minutes for dinner, you have 30 minutes to make risotto. If you want to add more creaminess and at the end, you can always throw in some butter, you can throw in cheese. That'll actually help the starches feel more creamy too. With question number 3, any memorable flavor combo fails in the test kitchen? What about surprising combos? I feel like usually if it really bombs, it doesn't get very far. I find that some of the more interesting flavor combinations have been when we mix Asian ingredients with something that is not particularly Asian in theory. So for example, miso with a cider glaze, because it adds depth and richness in the same way that cheese or butter would. Also adding like Dijon mustard, like sriracha and mayo adds another level of depth, so it's not just straight spicy. Question number 4, trying my hardest to love kale in 2022. What's your favorite way to prepare it? I love kale. I think people don't like kale because they don't like the rib. And so I just want to show you this part, this right here. You don't have to eat this. This can go away. To remove this fibrous rib that's in the kale, you can hold on to the rib and either pull the leaves off one by one, or you can run the line of the rib between your index finger and your thumb and just gently pull until the leaves come off like that. And if you cook them down like spinach or mix them in with other greens that you do like in a salad, it's a little bit more palatable and easier to go down. As someone who cooks for a living, what are your tips for keeping the kitchen clean? Clean as you go. Always you got time to lean, you got time to clean. You've got 5 seconds, just wipe it down. Just constantly be wiping it down. Also, if you have a dishwasher, just keep loading it as you're cooking. And if you don't, commandeer someone else who's not cooking to do the dishes for you.
The first up, coffee or tea?
Ooh, coffee.
Kale or spinach?
Kale.
Dinner in or dinner out?
Dinner in.
Sweet or savory?
Sweets.
Favorite pasta shape?
Oh, rigatoni. Thanks for joining us for our Dinner Hotline questions. Be sure to tune in next time and see if we answer your question on the Dinner Hotline.